Hi guys, Sal here, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you 3 new fragrances that I recently bought. Before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So first up is Armaf Club de Nuit Intense for women. This one, I've just sprayed it like about 5 minutes ago for the first time. The cap is quite hard to get off. There we go. I'll just spray it a little bit more, but I do like it. It's quite strong on the rose and patchouli, but I think because there's some oud in here and some woodsy notes, as well as some interesting like kind of herbs. Is that what you call them? No, spices. So there's like nutmeg. I've got the notes listed here, so I'll just read through these first. So it's got geranium, saffron, rose, caraway, nutmeg, violet, pepper, amber, oud, vanilla and patchouli. This honestly smells like so good, guys. I mean, I can't speak for the longevity at this stage because I've literally just sprayed it, but I've heard that this is supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Noir de Noir, but I've never smelled that myself, so I can't really speak on that. But one thing I will say, like as soon as I sprayed this, I think what it reminded me of, I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was, but it really reminded me of like another perfume like straight away. And what I think that perfume was what do you call it? Chanel Coco Noir, because that one has quite a lot of patchouli and rose in it, and I don't own that one, but I have sprayed that one before, and this just instantly literally reminded me of that fragrance. This is so nice. See if this lasts well and stuff and projects nicely and everything. Like, I'll be super impressed. The only thing I noticed that like the chain is it looks a bit rusty, and I think it'll probably break soon because it looks almost like it's sort of hanging by a thread in some bits. But I mean, like, who cares? It's still quite nice. Overall, I really like the bottle. I think it's quite what's the word? Quite glam, like quite, I don't know what the word is. And this like lid almost reminds me of sort of golden like dice. So yeah, that was the first one I got. That's Armaf Club de Nuit Intense for women. The next one I picked up was Mon Guerlain, the Eau de Toilette version. Now, I found this online for literally like half price. In fact, I think it was slightly more than half price. So this is a 100ml bottle, and I think I paid about £48 or something like that, because I think it's getting discontinued, this one. So yeah, I was ecstatic to be able to pick it up for so cheap, because I do have Mon Guerlain Intense, and I really enjoy that one. And I'd kind of been meaning to buy like the original Mon Guerlain like Eau de Parfum, but because I already had the Intense, like I don't know, I couldn't really justify spending all that money and buying like the original like at this stage. Maybe if I start to run out of the Intense version, then I'll buy like the Eau de Parfum original. But when I saw this at such a good price, I thought, you know, why not just pick this one up for the time being anyway. And the notes sounded gorgeous, because the notes in the Eau de Toilette are actually different to the ones that are in the Eau de Parfum. This has caramel in it, which I don't think the original one has, and that sort of intrigued me because I really enjoy the caramel notes. So we have mandarin, lavender, bergamot, jasmine sambac, orange blossom, lang lang, vanilla, benzoin, orris, violet and caramel. So these are all the notes that are in this beautiful scent here. Oh. When you first smell it out of the bottle, you can detect the more herbal, like the lavender for sure, the mandarin orange as well, so it has that zesty orangey vibe to it with that lavender, which is just so nice. It's that very distinct Mon Guerlain DNA, you know, because they all have lavender, and it's a very distinct sort of feature of this fragrance. So, oh, this is so beautiful. It's quite light, floral with the lavender, like I say, and then some sweet notes as well. And something that quite surprised me about this, and I was absolutely delighted when I kind of discovered this, is after you wear it on your skin for a little while, those really sweet notes actually do come out, and it's very different to the Mon Guerlain Intense that I own. Something that I've also discovered as well that's really nice, like if you have either, well in my case it's the Mon Guerlain Intense, so I've been layering that with this to give it a bit more like sweetness and to give it a bit more of a dimension. But if you have like any from the Mon Guerlain line, probably like this would probably be quite good to like layer over the top, just because this one, I wouldn't say the longevity is that great. Like it's okay actually. I wore this one day and like it does last like a fair amount of time and it projects like okay, but it's not that strong. So, you know, if you had one of the Eau de Parfum ones from that line and you just like sprayed a bit of this over top, I think it would add something really quite nice. I think you can, like, although this is being discontinued, like I think you still can get it in like lots of places. So I got this from All Beauty, it's like a UK website, but I'm not sure if like other companies, like online places still have this. I think you can still get it online for like reduced now. I absolutely love this one, and I think actually this will be such a perfect one for like a professional setting. You know, seriously, I think this would be great for any time when you don't want your fragrance to be shouting. Like if you just want a very like reserved, pleasant, professional smell, like this is just perfect for that, you know. I think this would be a great all year round fragrance. It maybe wouldn't stand out that much in autumn and winter. I think in autumn and winter I would maybe want to just like layer this over an eau de parfum, but in spring and summer this would be a treat. The next fragrance I got was Insolence Eau de Toilette version. Now this was a little bit of a risk for me because I had previously tried the Eau de Parfum and it just wasn't for me at that time. I don't know if maybe my tastes will have changed since then, but certainly when I tried that, all I could smell pretty much was like a dry powder and violet essentially. And then when I sort of did some, you know, research online about the other one, the Eau de Toilette, I kind of thought, oh hang on a minute, that one actually sounds a bit more like me. Especially I like powdery fragrances a lot more now anyway, and the fact that this had the addition of kind of orange blossom to it as well, I thought, you know, I'd give it a try. So I love this basically, like this was such a win for me. I absolutely love this one. I've got your violet, iris, red berries and orange blossom, and I think it's just more of like it's definitely more floral, but there's like that slight fruity floral nature to this, and it's honestly, it's kind of like candied violet and a little hint of kind of berries. I mean the berries to me aren't that obvious, but I think they just add that little kind of tart fruitiness there. But yeah, I absolutely love this one. It's so feminine, it's so beautiful. Honestly, it's like, it reminds me of fairies. It's honestly so stunning and like mystical almost, like, and the bottle is absolutely stunning. I mean, I honestly love this bottle so much. It's just so beautiful with like the pink liquid in here. I just think it's so nice. And the lasting power is really good on this. The other day I wore it and it pretty much lasted all day. So in my whole experience, I think, you know, this is one of the best like eau de toilettes I've ever tried, like for lasting and things like that. This would just be the perfect, just like everyday, like whether you're wearing it around the house or whether you're just going out to like do some shopping, like everyday sort of things, you really couldn't go wrong with this. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, and I'm just so happy that I found one of these that works for me. I was a bit disappointed when I didn't like the Eau de Parfum one because I really wanted to like it, you know, but I absolutely love this. So yeah, I've got one from one of the Insolence perfumes that I absolutely love, and I'm so glad because just the bottle alone is so stunning. So yeah, I love this one. So these are the 3 new fragrances that I bought. They were all blind buys, so I didn't know how I was going to get on with them, but as it turns out, I really enjoy all 3, so I'm really happy about that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.